Samuel Rockwell is an American actor. He became well known for his leading roles in Long Dogs, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, Matchstick Men, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Moon, Seven Psychopaths, Mr. Right and Richard Jewell. He has also played supporting roles in The Green Mile, Galaxy Quest, Frost/Nixon, Iron Man 2, Conviction in the Way Back.
In 2017, Rockwell's performance as a troubled police officer in the crime film 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri won him the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. He was nominated in the same category the following year for his portrayal of George W. Bush in the political satire Vice. In 2019, he portrayed Bob Fosse in the FX biographical miniseries Fosse/Vidon, earning him a nomination for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited Series.
Rockwell was born November 5, 1968, in Daly City, California. He is the only child of actors Pete Rockwell and Penny Hess. After their divorce when he was 5, he was raised by his father in San Francisco and spent his summers with his mother in New York. At age 10, he made a brief stage appearance playing Humphrey Bogart in an East Village improv comedy sketch with his mother.
He started high school at the San Francisco School of the Arts with Margaret Cho and Aisha Tyler, but received his high school diploma from Urban Pioneers, an outward-bound-style alternative school. Rockwell explained, "I just wanted to get stoned, flirt with girls, go to parties." The school had a reputation as a place stoners went because it was easy to graduate. The school ended up helping him regain an interest in performing. After appearing in an independent film during his senior year, he moved to New York to pursue an acting career. He later enrolled in the professional actor training program at the William Esper Studio in New York.
After his debut role in the horror film Clownhouse in 1989, which he filmed while living in San Francisco, he moved to New York and trained at the William Esper Studios with teacher William Esper. His career slowly gained momentum in the early 1990s, when he alternated between small-screen guest spots in TV series like The Equalizer, NYPD Blue, and Law & Order, and small roles in films such as Last Exit to Brooklyn and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He also appeared as the title character in The Search for One-Eyed Jimmy. During this time, Rockwell worked in restaurants as a busboy and delivered burritos by bicycle. At one point, Rockwell even worked as a private detective's assistant. "I tailed a chick who was having an affair and took pictures of her at this motel," he told Rolling Stone in 2002. It was pretty sleazy. A well-paying Miller commercial in 1994 finally allowed him to pursue acting full-time.
The turning point in Rockwell's career was Tom DiCillo's film Box of Moonlight, in which he played an eccentric man-child who dresses like Davy Crockett and lives in an isolated mobile home. The ensuing acclaim put him front and center with casting agents and newfound fans alike, with Rockwell himself acknowledging that film was definitely a turning point. "I was sort of put on some independent film map after 10 years in New York."
He also received strong reviews for the film Long Dogs, where he played a working-class lawnmower who befriends a wealthy 10-year-old girl in an upper-class gated community in Kentucky. Rockwell's performance won him Best Actor honors at both the Montreal World Film Festival and the Catalan International Film Festival. In 1999, Rockwell played prisoner William Wild Bill Warden in the Stephen King prison drama The Green Mile. At the time of the film shooting, Rockwell explained why he was attracted to playing such unlikable characters. He said, "I like that dark stuff. I think heroes should be flawed. There's a bit of self-loathing in there, and a bit of anger. But after this, I really got to play some lawyers, or a British aristocrat, or they'll put a label on me."
After appearances as a bumbling actor in the sci-fi parody Galaxy Quest, as Flute in the Shakespeare adaptation A Midsummer Night's Dream, and as gregarious villain Eric Knox in Charlie's Angels, Rockwell won the then biggest leading role of his career as the Gong Show host Chuck Barris in George Clooney's directorial debut, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Rockwell's performance was well received, and the film earned generally positive reviews.
Rockwell has also received positive notices for his role opposite Nicolas Cage in Ridley Scott's Matchstick Men, with Entertainment Weekly calling him destined by a kind of excessive interestingness to forever be a colorful sidekick. He received somewhat more mixed reviews as Zaphod Beeblebrox in the film version of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He then had a notable supporting role as Charlie Ford, brother of Casey Affleck's character Robert Ford, in the well-received drama The Assassination of Jesse James by the Coward Robert Ford, in which Brad Pitt played the lead role of Jesse James. According to an interview on The Howard Stern Show, director Jon Favreau considered casting him as the titular character in Iron Man, as the studio was initially hesitant to work with Robert Downey Jr., who had been considered for his role in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Rockwell eventually appeared in Iron Man 2, released in 2010, as Tony Stark's rival weapons developer, Justin Hammer. He is said to have accepted the role without reading the script. He had never heard of the character before he was contacted about the role and was unaware that Hammer is an old man in the comic books.
In addition to big-budget feature films, Rockwell has also appeared in indie films such as The F Word and played a randy, Halloween costume-clad Batman in a short, Robin's Big Date, opposite Justin Long as Robin. He also starred in the film Snow Angels opposite Kate Beckinsale. He has worked on several occasions with the comedy troupe Stella, making cameo appearances in their short films and eponymous TV series.
Rockwell played Victor Mancini in the film Choke, based on the novel by Chuck Palahniuk. Critic Roger Ebert said of his performance that he seems to have become the latter-day version of Christopher Walken, not all the time, but when you need him, he's your go-to guy for weirdness.
In 2007, Rockwell guest starred in the web series Casted, the continuing chronicles of Derek Rifshin, greatest casting director in the world ever. He appears opposite Jonathan Togo as Derek and Justin Long as Scott. Rockwell plays an aspiring young actor named Pete Sampras. In 2009, he starred in the critically acclaimed science fiction film Moon, directed by Duncan Jones. His performance as a lonely astronaut on a long-term solo mission to the moon was widely praised, with some critics calling for an Academy Award for Best Actor nomination. On May 3, 2010, it was announced that Rockwell would team up again with Iron Man 2 director Jon Favreau for Favreau's adaptation of the graphic novel Cowboys and Aliens. He played a bar owner named Doc who joins in the pursuit of the aliens.
Rockwell also appeared in Martin McDonagh's Seven Psychopaths, as well as Nat Faxon in Jim Rash's The Wave, Way Back. For his performance in The Wave, Way Back, some critics felt he again deserved an Academy Award nomination.
In January 2014, it was announced that Rockwell was cast in The Eel, in which he played an escaped convict. The film was produced by Kevin Walsh, Nat Faxon, and Jim Rash, marking Rockwell's second collaboration with all three. Additionally, Rockwell starred in the 2015 remake of Poltergeist. On May 3, 2016, it was announced that Rockwell would voice Mortimer Ramsey in the action video game Dishonored 2. Rockwell was cast along with other Marvel Cinematic Universe actors.
Rockwell re-teamed with McDonagh for the 2017 film 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. His performance as a racist, bullying police officer Jason Dixon won several accolades, including his first Academy Award, as well as the Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actor, Motion Picture, 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards and the BAFTA Award for Best Actor in a Supporting Role. In August 2017, Rockwell was cast to play George W. Bush in Adam McKay's Vice, a biopic of Dick Cheney. He received his second nomination for the Best Supporting Actor Academy Award as a result. Rockwell was cast as Bob Fosse with Michelle Williams as Gwen Verdon and Fosse to much critical acclaim as he embodied Bob Fosse.
Since 1992, Rockwell has been a member of the New York-based Labyrinth Theatre Company, where John Ortiz is a co-artistic director. In 2005, Philip Seymour Hoffman directed him in Stephen Adly Guirgis' hit play The Last Days of Judas Iscariot. Rockwell workshopped a Labyrinth production, North of Mason-Dixon, which debuted in London in 2007 and then premiered in New York later the same year. Other plays in which Rockwell has performed include Dumb Waiter, Zoo Story, The Hot Owl Baltimore, Goose Pimples, Love and Human Remains, Phase Divided, Orphans, Den of Thieves, Dessert at Waffle House, The Largest Elizabeth, and A Happy Ending in Spokane.
Rockwell has never been married and stated in a 2007 interview, "I definitely don't want to become a parent. It's not my bag." Rockwell has been in a relationship with actress Leslie Bibb since 2007, when they reportedly met in Los Angeles as he was filming Frost/Nixon. They both appeared in Iron Man 2 and Don Verdian.
List of awards and nominations received by Sam Rockwell.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.